and you don't want to be here.
But what really depresses me is my recording stopped early, so we restarted the recording right on top of you. So that's exciting. So now when we post this up on YouTube, it'll be you, right there, bam. No music, no nothing, just you.
What do you mean? This is on YouTube?
It will be.
Oh,
it will be.
Well, it's always on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just saying that we haven't had a technical glitch thanks to Ustream there. Jesse, what's going on with you, my friend?
Nothing. I bagged up 76 last time, and now I lost a flip, and I was down to less than 20. Hit a nice little 8-outer. Stuck it all in with just with a both-way straight draw, backdoor flush draw. The guy had an overpair. I binked it on the river, and then I've been slowly chipping up. So went from 76 to 20. Now up to 61.
Wow.
So I'm a little bit of better spirits now.
It's amazing how in this structure you get short stacked and you don't have to panic. There's plenty of time, and
it's a bizarre tournament. It's like I mean, like I have ace king suited when I took the flip, and I decided he went all in, and most standard spots I'd be like, okay, instant call. But I mean there might be better spots at this tournament. There's it's like, do I really want to flip here for a lot of chips? And I mean, I was, I took the flip and lost, but, I was reading like Esfandi already took the flip and won, so anything can happen. But, yeah, so.
Pretty wild in there.
Pretty fun. I want to make it to day 3 when the TV cameras start rolling around and,
Jesse Capps, television superstar.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, but of course so many great players have gone by the wayside already.
I know, that's that makes me feel kind of good when I'm like, oh, Greg Merson busted. Oh, a lot of good players busted, and I'm still in. So that makes me feel like, I'm sorry to hear that they busted, but it's just like, I've outlasted some of the, best in the game.
And they're out of there. You don't have to worry about them down the road.
Down the road, exactly.
That's always a good thing. But so, so how's your table shaping up? What?
Well, it's I think we're very close to breaking. We're one of the first tables to break in the Brazilian. They're almost all done in the pavilion. They got my table's so aggressive. I have this lady who came in like 116K. She hasn't let her foot off the gas. I mean, she's been down to like 30 up to 120. And then everybody's playing really aggressive. So I've really had to just buckle down. And I'm just playing really ABC right now. Mm-hmm. And luckily I've hit some flops, but yeah.
You can't sneeze into your hand.
What's he gonna do with that?
That's you go to the elbow.
Do you mind if I take this?
No, go ahead and take it.
It's my dad.
It's Dad. Oh, of course you gotta take a call from
I'll let
your
you
dad.
guys go. I might come back later in the booth. All right. See what you guys are doing.
Go eat. Have fun. Jesse Capps, everybody. All right, and more. Of course, everybody getting out of the Brasilia room from where we are. Of course, the Amazon room and pavilion as well. But I think Amazon was, in terms of the main event, was actually starting to clear out a little bit. So we're keeping an eye on everything happening here. Lots of players headed out here on their break. I'm getting the feeling that my cone has been punted. Just a hunch. It already got punted once. But a very beautiful lady just walked by, but she somehow got a little too close. All right. So I tell you what, looks like everything's kind of settled down here now for the most part. So let's take our break, and we'll be right back. We'll get more updates here for you from the World Series, see who's around, and just collect more info and data for you and bring you as much as possible. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show live from the World Series of Poker. We will catch you on the other side of the break. Thank you for joining us. The Canadian Poker Tour returns to Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the CPT Summer Showdown July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. With 10 big events over 11 days featuring over $500,000 in guarantees, it promises to be one of the most exciting events on the summer poker calendar. Plus, the Mark Hoke Show will be there live from July 31st through August 3rd for coverage of the CPT Summer Showdown High Roller and Main Event. For the full schedule and outstanding hotel and flight discounts, just visit CanadianPokerTour.tv. That's Canadian CanadianPokerTour.tv. See you in Calgary July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino for the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become one way or another. final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salaburo or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker felt. So go there now with the promo code HOKE, that's HOKE, for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now go gear up. Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit BlindSquirrelApparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel Apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeegePoker.com. Deej Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders. Representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion, a true Deej player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the tables to be the best. And Deej Poker Apparel shows everyone who you really are on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeegePoker.com. That's D-E-E-G Poker.com. Deej Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at double-digit covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dosen and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we are back live here at the World Series of Poker. Main event going on, and the players are on break. Day 2A/B going on. Of course, the players that played Day 1A and Day 1B are playing in here. They still kept them separated. They did not commingle until Day 3. Tomorrow, the massive group of players that played Day 1C will be back on, and they will be looking to try and advance as well. So many great players got knocked out yesterday in 2C, but also a ton advanced, and many amateurs as well. So this is going to be an interesting day tomorrow as things start to, really a moving day, like this Day 3, Day 4-ish. And then, once you get to Day 5, you can really start to, maybe start thinking about, getting to, Day 6 and playing for that, and 7 playing for that World Championship. So, but obviously you got to survive these first couple of days and get through it. And it's always a challenge for everybody, to say the least. So, critical day for a lot of players as, we're seeing them chip up, and that's really, chip accumulation kind of the key here, But let's take a look at some of the other updates. And I know I'm babbling right now. I apologize. Jeez. If you had any idea, guys, it's been a long summer. A fun one. And, you can see what we did this summer if you go to YouTube, check out all our videos. And, of course, we have our podcasts on iTunes and podbean.com, where you can we have the WSOP highlight reels and our KLAV shows, and of course we'll be back there tomorrow. By the way, knocking on those doors when the doors are locked, they pretty much ignore you. That's why they say take all your stuff with you. Oh, somebody got lucky. Well, see, you're kind of screwed there, buddy. Anyway, let's look at some of the updates that are coming in, and then we will hit those chip counts as well. Joe Kuether has made a huge run. Martin Jacobson is still your leader at this point. But Joe Kuether just under 3,000 too. Some of your other big stacks right now: Jack Schanbacher, Daniel Weirgau, and Mars Callahan. Some of your eliminations: you have Yevgeny Timoshenko out this level. Nam Lee is gone, and Amanda Musumeci. Jason Somerville also eliminated from this one. Somerville had queens, could not get through, and he is out. So here are some of your top stacks, and then we'll actually go to the leaderboard. In Brasilia, Joe Kuether at 290, 900. Joe DeGeorge at 236, 500. Ryan Buchholz, 224. Jonathan Little, really chipped up a little bit. Hasn't advanced too much from yesterday, but that's all you can do. Just keep piling a few chips on. Jonathan Little, 137. Olivier Bousquet at 125. Rhett Porter, 94. Dan Smith, 61. Ashton Griffin, 58. Stamen has gone back down to 24. He's been riding a roller coaster today. Jean Liu eliminated. Some of the Brasilia silver chip counts. Daniel Weirgau at 255. Imari Love, 185. Duck Win at 170. Dan Kelly, 168. Marvin Rettenmeyer got some chips back after he's been riding a little bit of a up and down time for him, 160. Nick Soukalis at 145. Eric Seidel, 132. Antoine Saout at 78. Jeff Madsen, 61. Dan Smith, 61. Christy Arnett's at 40. Erica Schoenberg, 32. Ryan Teppen, 26. Taylor Parr, 26. Terrence Chan listed at 22. Noah Schwartz, by the way, took a brutal hit as kings were cracked by Queen Jack. Player by the name of Ali Davar got a little frisky with a top pair, and Schwartz had him absolutely destroyed. But with kings against Queen Jack with a jack on the board, but a queen spikes on the river, crushes Schwartz, and he is down to 7,000. Of course, still a long way to go on there. Now you certainly can't count him out. Some other Brasilia chip counts that are in Max Pescatori at 61. David Bach, 157. Yep, and I think that's where we are on that. So let's see, check the overall chip standings at this point, at least what we have listed. Of course, once again, incomplete, but they are listing 1,250 players, looks like, left for today. So there's 6,683 entrants. And right now they are listing Joe Kuther as the leader for this section of the World Series, 2A, 2B. Kuther at 290, Jacobson 275, Jack Schambacher 270, Julio Belucio at 263, Daniel Weirgau 255, Kelly Douglas 243, Joe DeGeorge 236.5, Ryan Buchholz 224, Bryce Yockey is at 216, Mars Callahan 215, John Conkright 210, Vegard Nygaard at 250 out of Oslo, Chris Johnson 201, Leonardo Emperador at 200,000, Kevin McPhee 197, and of course that list is going to go on and on. Trey Luxemburger, who is the day 1B chip leader, still around 186, so he has not chipped up too much in this one. Some other notables you might want to say hi to. Duck Wynn 170, Jonathan Nibbing, the Millionaire Maker champion, at 169.3. Dan Kelly at 168. Makul Pahuja 165. And that's a name you can't look past. Also Manning Lozer at 165. Rhett Myers at 160. Hastings at 162. Excuse me. Missed him. Bach 157. Farber 155. Little at 150. David Pham 150. So some nice chip sacks starting to stack up in there a little bit. But let's go to the unfortunate other side and see what's happening at the bottom of the list. At some of the, maybe take a look at some of the other eliminations that we have seen today, and some pretty good names out of here. Josh Aria eliminated. Greg Merson is out. Mike Gordinsky out early today. Adam Friedman is out. Sam Stein is out. Of course, he went heads up for the Heads Up Championship, the 10K. He is out. Will Fiel eliminated, and boy, did he have a tough World Series. Had one deep run, but that was about it for him. Mike Sexton eliminated earlier today. Looks like Dennis Phillips has reported he is out, so we will not have a return to the final table for the man from St. Louis. He is done. Twan Lee eliminated. Mike Matiso eliminated earlier today, so the $1 Million Party is not going to happen. Lauren Kling eliminated today. Joe Payne, of course, we said eliminated. And we'll keep sliding up, see who else has hit the rail. Derek Smith, who was actually one of the top guys early in this tournament, he is gone. Court Harrington out of North Carolina is out. Amanda Musumeci out. Timoshenko out. Nam Lee out. Bill Perkins has been eliminated. And boy, he got a hell of a bad draw, as he had to start off against two former world champions on the featured table yesterday and just could not recover. Elizabeth Hill is out. Jason Somerville out. Danzer, Brandon Shack Harris, Vanessa Selbst all out. Amanda Baker is out. Jean Liu is out. Those are your notables who were eliminated here earlier today. Also on the short stack, of course, Noah Schwartz, mentioned him, is at 7,000. Erica Lindgren at 8,600, so she's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Sean Drake at 10 bracelet, or not bracelet, but Sean Drake then of that controversy earlier in the World Series with T-shirts. 10,005. Randall Flowers is at 10.6. Barry Schulman still listed as in. Boy, it sure looked like he took an early exit, though, at 10,950. Elliot Leswer listed at 11 right now. Jason Sentai, 11.5. Rick Solomon, who made the deep run in the one drop, at 12. Eric Lindgren at 12. So the Lindgren's having a little bit of trouble here today. Raymond Davis at 12.7. Miami John Cernu at 14. Nick Binger also at 14. And Ray Romano, 15.5. Andy Block, 15.8. So those are your short stacks right now here at the World Series of Poker. But the leader right now in the clubhouse to the dinner break anyway is Joe Kuether. Very dangerous player. If you don't know Joe, you better look him up because he'll rip your head off and just smile happily about it. Very talented player. So Joe Kuether trying to possibly pull into end day 2 AB as your chip leader. Should be a pretty wild night for him and a couple of other guys at the top of the big board there. Right, and we'll see if more updates. And of course, so the other thing we've been doing is reviewing some of the past events here at this year's World Series. It has been the year of finally. I think is just a good way to put it. As so many players that have been chasing bracelets for years finally stepped up and managed to get the job done. We saw, and actually a lot of players that really had made deep runs in events early in the series, then were able to turn it around and finish the job this time, and when they got another opportunity. So it's been a very intriguing World Series this year, to say the least. Let's take it back here, if I can find my spot where we left this thing off. So we'd hit the monster stack. Let's go to event 56. We were 55 or 56. Let's get a pull on this one. $1,000 no limit hold'em in event 56, won by Mike Katchen as he defeats Jeff Blenkarn, Eric Shanks, Andrew Egan, Victor Skoldstedt. Your top 5 in that: Steve Gross finishing 7th, Matt Salzberg with one of his 2 top 10 finishes in 10th place in this event. But a very nice little chunk of change, $403,000 for Katchen out of Edina, Minnesota. Nice little town up there. Trust me on that one. We go to event number 57. Of course, that one, the big one for one drop. And, of course, $1 million buy-in on that. $37 million prize pool. One winner was Daniel Coleman, who picked up $15,300,000. That's the second time I did that. Good God. If I had a co-host here, I'd be getting elbowed right now. $15,306,668 for Daniel Coleman, who, of course, created the controversy by not doing any interviews with ESPN when it was all said and done. And, unfortunately, I have a feeling he's going to regret he did that. But certainly his decision. Daniel Negreanu finishing second in that one. He picked up the slack and stuck around for half an hour and did interviews. Negreanu picking up $8.2 million on that. Christoph Vogelsang finishing third at 44, picking up $4.4 million. Rick Solomon wins $2.8 million. Tobias Rankenmeyer, Scott Seaver, Paul Newey, and Kerry Katz, your final 8 in the big one for one drop, $1 million buy-ins. So Daniel Coleman scoring big, and Daniel Negreanu comes up as the new leader in all-time money winning. So congratulations to Daniel Negreanu in many ways, picking up in that one. We have event number 58, no limit hold'em mixed max event, and that is won by Jared Jaffe. Jaffe, of course, well-known East Coast grinder, coming up big, and defeats Sir Watts, Mike Watson, and Jaffe picking up 405,420 bucks for Jaffe. Beats Watson, Mark Herman third, Joseph Albin in fourth, and Zhao Peng in fifth. Brandon Cantu finishing sixth, Jeff Gross in seventh, and Anton Smirnov finishing in eighth place. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. All right, and so there you go. Yep, that's how it goes. So that's a No Limit Hold'em Mix Max event. As once again, Jared Jaffe taking that down. Another one of those guys who was fighting to win a bracelet and finally did it. Six-Toe Pete, James Woods still in. No, James Woods was eliminated a while ago. Coleman, Young Naive, a bit stupid. Yeah, well, I wouldn't call the kid stupid. I would go young and naive and made a bad decision, in my opinion. Certainly I think doing the press would have been a good idea, but, what are you going to do? He chose not to do interviews. He caught a lot of flack for it, told his story, and that's it. But, yeah, I definitely would not call him stupid. I don't know anybody that said he's not a bright individual. And obviously he has to be to be as successful as he is at poker. So, let's go to event number 59, hopefully with minimal interruption here. And that was an Omaha High-Low split 8 or better. That was a big tournament, of course, too, for Omaha High-Low. I'm thinking of another one. $3,000 buy-in, and Philip Hui, who overcame an 18-1 chip deficit to win that one, knocks off Zachary Milchman, and from all accounts was not Milchman's fault. He didn't donk it off. Just Milchman just went ice cold. But Philip Hui is from San Antonio, Texas. Your winner in that one. He takes home $286,976. Michael Bees in third. Ismail Bojang in fourth. John DiAgostino finishing fifth. David Williams sixth. Mac Lance continues to chase that bracelet. He finishes seventh. Jordan Morgan in eighth. Joe Mitchell ninth. And, of course, Jordan Morgan, we did hear from him again in this World Series. It was just such a trend where guys made final tables and then managed to turn it around and win. Event 60, No Limit Hold'em. Oh, that was my bracelet. It was my bracelet. I'm telling you, it should have been mine. But Salman Jadi, congratulations to him anyway. $614,248. Big bucks for him out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. Knocks off Brandon Hall out of Littlestown, PA, my old stomping grounds. Zach Grunberg finishing third. So another 4 final tables for Zach Grunberg. You can get to meet him if you don't know that kid in our YouTube videos. Followed by Guillaume Marchal and Cherish Andrews out of Chambersburg, PA. So those towns fairly close to each other. And let's see, Steve Sung in eighth, Kurt Jewell finishing ninth in that one. So pretty wild one there in event 60 as things were just wrapping up on that one. Event number 61, 7-card stud, and this one kind of a long-time grinder and friend of one of the guys we work with on the show, Nate Dowland. Matt Grapenthien takes that one down, and actually it's funny, Nate just found out Matt won earlier this morning. But Grapenthien takes that one down, knocks off Todd Brunson in what many consider to be a big upset. James Obst finishing third, Ben Yu in fourth, Helmuth in sixth. So and Henry Ornstein, Hall of Famer, and I forgot the exact age on him, but he was now the oldest man to cash here at the World Series of Poker. But a very impressive run for him as he gets 8th place in this 7-card stud. But it is won by Matt Grapenthien. Stops Brunson from winning another bracelet, and that's never easy to do. Of course, that was a 10K 7-card stud event. Event number 62. Of course, that was the little one for one drop. And one of the most unique interviews I've done in the 3 years of the show. And because that was won by Igor Dubinsky out of the Ukraine. And we had an interpreter with an interview for him. He is out of all. I don't have to do this. Petrovsk. Sorry if I butchered his hometown there. But Igor Dubinsky wins that one, defeating Theodore Driscoll. Rivers is straight on that to win the tournament. Brandon Eisen finishing third, Shai Zur in fourth, and baseball to Eric Baldwin making another run at a bracelet. Came close last year and takes a 5th place finish in this one. Guy we'd heard from quite a bit, Matthew Lapasi, out of London, Ontario, Canada, finishing in 7th place. Kevin Eister, who won a bracelet earlier in the World Series, finishes in 10th. Event number 63, the 10-game mix 6-handed event. That's always fun. $1,500 buy-in on that. And Bryn Kenny steps up and wins his first World Series of Poker bracelet as he defeats John Suchanek out of Nelson, New Zealand. Fabio Coppola finishing 3rd. Daniel Zach in 4th. Andrei Zaichenko in 5th. Randy Ole, another deep run for him. He finishes 6th in this event. Alan Cunningham finishing 13th. Roland Israelishvili finishing in 14th place. But Bryn Kenny picks up his first bracelet and $153,000. And the final event was not the last one to finish, but the final listed event, Pot Limit Omaha, 10K buy-in, and that one goes to Pat Walsh out of St. Charles, Missouri. Walsh winning $923,000 for that one. Defeats Javed Abrahams out of London, $570,000 for him. And then a player from Cyprus, Miltiadis Kyriakides, finishing 3rd. Isaac Barron in 4th, and Marco Newman continues a strong showing for the Germans. He finishes 5th. Matt Marifiotti was in 6th in that one as well. Alex Kravchenko, 10th. Tom Marchese in 11th. Late Force, 13th. Matt Stout in 14th place. So there's your review as we kind of got to go through all the events that have been played here at the World Series. Only one to go. Of course, that is the main event playing out right now, day 2A and B. And everybody's just psyched up and ready to go. They are on break, trying to catch their breath a little bit and get back in the ball game as they will try to survive another night and get to the point where the field combines and we go to day 3. All right, we're going to step back, take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. More news, information, updates. We'll see who else, see if anybody manages to sneak in our little area here in the Brasilia hallway. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back.
RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salaburo, or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker felt. So go there now with the promo code HOKE, that's HOKE, for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now go gear up.
When it comes to custom poker tables, why would you buy something someone else designed and even named for their sales or marketing purposes?
The Nighthawk, the Gambler, the Big Slick, the Nuts.
Sure, you can customize it if you want, as long as you choose between black, red, or even green cloth, but that's about it. When you choose to play off tilt, it's not just another table, it's your table. The same price gets you a fully custom designed table that reflects your style and game. Off tilt makes it easy to design a truly one-of-a-kind custom poker table that'll give you home table advantage. Sure, Off Tilt could name their tables for marketing purposes, but why? It's not ours. We don't play on it. And to be honest, there are over 1,000 named Off Tilt tables worldwide, including the WSOP, the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Jonathan Papelbon, as well as Julie's, Chris's, Scott's, Amber's, Tristan's, just to name a few. So let us add your name to the list and deliver a truly custom-crafted, furniture-quality poker table worthy of your game. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com or call Brian Knott today at 262-490-3812. We'll show you why Off Tilt is the only way to play.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double-Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dosena's All-Star Sports Handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
At Team Poker Joker, we build innovative, high-performance, poker-focused apparel designed to keep you cool and calm in tough situations. Wait, no we don't. We've just got a cool brand representing the suits of this beautiful game called poker. Our gear won't make you better, but it will keep a smile on your face. So don't be so serious and show you know how to have fun. Get your Poker Joker gear today at TeamPokerJoker.com. Grin and win today at TeamPokerJoker.com.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become 1, one way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final 9 Comic.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out no matter what you're doing when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeegePoker.com. Deej Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders. Representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion, a true Deej player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the tables to be the best. And Deej Poker apparel shows everyone who you really are on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeegePoker.com. That's DEEG Poker.com. Deej Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store. Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
All right, and I'm back. I always say we, because I do have co-hosts, but Nate's been a little bit tied up and missing in action sometimes. That happens. Joe Payne, of course, just finished up, got knocked out of the main event this afternoon, so he's taking it easy. But, of course, we're going to be back on KLAV 12:30 a.m. tomorrow. Guess TBA, of course, a lot of times, with the main event going on, it's kind of hard to get everybody organized until day of. They usually don't know what the heck they're doing. But we will be back in the studio, thank God, for the show. So it should be pretty cool. But I believe Tanak Harn from Run Good Gear is going to join us. We'll probably get one of the Run Good Gear pros on. So that'll be kind of nice. But we'll see who else is available. And, depends who's playing today. Maybe we can get, track down one of the chip leaders or so on. But we'd love to have you check us out on, if you're here in Las Vegas, 12:30 a.m. on your radio dials. And, of course, online so you can hear us whenever, KLAV1230am.com. Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time and also replayed at Friday at 9 p.m. because we're just that darn good. That's how it is. People dig our show. Oh, man. And, of course, don't forget, if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at Mark Hoke Show. Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show. Give us a like. We'd certainly appreciate that. Get a lot of Twitter, but Facebook, I don't know. I don't know why people don't do more Facebooking. I like Facebook. It's all right. And, of course, if you want to subscribe to our podcast, markhokeshow.podbean.com. That's markhokeshow.podbean.com. Or you can catch us on iTunes as well. We're certainly there for you to track us down and download all our great shows. Should have a new podcast up for you in the next, probably, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but we'll have a new one up for you probably Thursday, featuring, some pretty much our 500th show. Looks like that one where that one's all going to turn out. So you'll get to hear our podcast on that one. Just some awesome interviews, great times, and very thankful for those of you that have kept this thing going just enough that I've done 500 shows. Good God, that's crazy. 500 shows. Wow. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And by the way, if you're in the chat box as a guest, of course, maybe some of you are new to the show and haven't ever gotten into the chat box. Well, you're in there as a guest right now. All you have to do is go to ustream.tv and get yourself a username real quick. It'll take you like 15, 20 seconds. And you can interact with the show. So whenever we're doing our internet broadcast, and I think once we get settled back in here, we'll get that chat box going on KLAV too, so we can get your comments on there. Usually that show, with an hour show, runs pretty fast, so it's a little hard to take calls and things like that. But we had another hour, we would. But we are looking forward to looking like we should be on 9:20, the game coming up on Friday nights in July here. Towards the end of the month, once this World Series gets settled down. No way. We were going to try and start. Actually, we're going to try and start that show up during the World Series. Boy, where did my brain go? That was stupid. So we will be at 9:20 of the game here in Las Vegas, and of course 920thegame.com as well. So we're pretty excited about everything going on with the show as we continue to build and build and build. And it looks like we could have some really exciting things happening on markhokeshow.com that I am pumped up about. Just had a good call today, and I'm just going to leave it there. Just had a really good call. So thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. Let's not a lot of news coming in at this point, and everybody's still having dinner. So, but I know we mentioned Henry Ornstein, and of course, for those that don't know why, other than his poker talent, Ornstein was in the Hall of Fame. Of course, Henry Ornstein was the creator of the whole card cam. After a lot of hard work and dedication to that, managed to get that all figured out, filed the patent, and changed the game forever. I mean, can you imagine if we didn't have hole cards? It would be so bad. But actually, you just go back and take a look at some of the old highlight films, and without personalities like Scotty Wynn and so on at final tables, watching poker would have hurt so badly. But of course, we deal with a lot of WSOP live streams too, where we see a lot of non-hole cam or RFID tables being played, and certainly, there's I've done broadcasts before where I've had to do them without hole cards, and it's so interesting to try and figure out what's going on. For the average person out there that's never played, it's going to be boring as hell. But for players who are experienced, trying to figure out what is going on the table without a hole card cam is pretty cool. And fortunately, Henry Ornstein changed that. And one of the major elements in why poker is where it is today, of course, without TV, it's not there. I know it's been interesting. We've had, since the Daniel Coleman situation, we've had a lot of debate about, and on Twitter and on the show about why poker is so popular. And without television, it's not there. It's one of those things. If a tree falls in the forest, you're going to hear it. And without TV, Chris Moneymaker's win would have never gotten publicized. People would not have known about it, and could have changed the game forever that we know now. So pretty interesting stuff. But Henry Ornstein, great story here at the World Series of Poker. By the way, I once again want to remind everybody about the Chad Brown event. So if you're here in Vegas and you can make it over, Chad Brown Memorial Ceremony and inaugural charity poker tournament will be at Binion's Sunday, July 13th. Okay, Sunday, July 13th. The memorial ceremony will begin at 4 o'clock. The charity poker tournament will begin at 6. That one's a $200 plus $25 buy-in, unlimited $50 rebuys. You also got a $50 dealer add-on available. So if you want to, recognize Chad and all the great things that he did for poker in his life for the people around him, just get on over there to Binion's on Sunday afternoon, starting 4 o'clock for the memorial ceremony, 6 p.m. for the tournament. We'd love to see you over there. Hopefully I'm going to try and get over. I hope I can do it. But, that's obviously a big day 5 here at the World Series of Poker, so might be a little tricky to step out, but I'll do what I can. But if you can go, please do it. You're going to be saying, paying respects to a great, great person. All right. So taking a look and seeing what else is going on. I'll tell you what, let me go back to the chip stacks. We'll kind of run through those again here real quick. So everybody's got a reset going into the next level here. Of course, I think we go to level 9 if I'm correct. And it, once again, is Joe Kuther out in front, leading with 290,900 chips. So odds are he and a couple other guys will be cracking the 300,000 chip barrier for the first time or anybody in this tournament. Let's see, Martin Jacob, he's at 290,900. Martin Jacobson, 275. Jack Schanbacher out of Pittsburgh, PA, at 270 right now. Julio Belusio, 263. Daniel Weirgau, 255. So those are your chip leaders at this point. Going down through that list a little bit more and look at some of these guys that are, have pretty good stacks. Let's see, we had Bousquet. Martin Finger at 125. Tyler Patterson, bracelet winner this year, is at 120. Let's see who else got. Abe Masori is at 114. Billy Baxter's still hanging around in here. How about that? Bax at 114, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. We'll keep rolling through here. Like I said, Lucky Chewy at 110. Lane Flack, 110. Mark Herm, 110. Let's see. Galen Hall is at 105, 200. Johnny Chan pretty much hasn't made much movement today. He's at 103,000, but the former world champion still hanging around in this tournament. Sean Kunix is at 98. Dario Sammartino also in the 98 range. Faraz Jaka in 95. Brett Porter, 94.5. Also, Scott Montgomery's at 95. John Turner, 93.4. John Manette still in there at 90. Who else do we have? Randy Ole in there, 88. And let's find some really big names for you. David Williams, 85. Let's see. Six-Toed Pete in the chat box. Oh, that's so terrible. I'm going to tell Thomas on you. Six-Toed Pete in the chat box saying Henry Ornstein invented the whole card cam, but did you know that Seriously Serious invented the glory hole? I'm going to disagree with you on that. Unbelievable. Six-Toed Pete dropping that bomb. But also saying in the chat box, Billy Baxter, old school. Love that guy. Yeah, you better believe it. Billy Baxter still in this tournament. Not surprising, but it's still obviously a long way to go here. Let's see. Keep going down this list for you. Antoine Saout at 78,000. David Singer, 78. Ben Yu is at 75. Marcia Top at 75. Ismail Bojang, 74.5. Annette Oberstad at 70. So, of course, she started off the day with at Lane Flack's table, along with Joe Payne. Steve O'Dwyer's at 66. And I think and Dan Smith, 61. Max Pescatori, 61. So a lot of very big names still left in this tournament, obviously, with a long way to go. But day 2A and B is underway. And let's take a look at day 2C. Let me see if they got those chip counts posted. But actually, I'll probably just go to 1C, and that should take care of it. Of course, day 1C leader Eric Tracy out of Ringwood, New Jersey, will try and come back tomorrow and add to his chip stack. Phil Ivey, and that's such a scary name to have at the top of this board, at 187,025, in pretty good shape to start off this thing. Not going to be the easy to get chips away from him. Ronnie Pease is at 181,850. Nick Eunice out of Palmetto Bay, Florida at 171,100. And Thomas Sara Jr., 168,100. Other notables you're going to see back here tomorrow: Jared Blesnick, Blair Hinkle with some pretty good chip stacks. Let's see. Jonas Wexler, Ali Aslami. Let's see. We'll keep going down here. Tommy Hang, of course, won a bracelet here in this World Series. He is at 125,000. McLean Carr is at 121,075. Daniel Lai, 117,275. Jake Cody coming back tomorrow with 115,000. Jonathan Roy, former WPT event champion, at 113,500. Let's see. Just rolling through here. James Obst at 107. Ben Hamlin at 105. Another interesting part of it, of course, is who's on the short stack. Well, let's take a look at who's in a little bit of trouble coming back tomorrow. Of course, we saw a lot of guys busting out of this thing very early today, and you're going to see the same tomorrow. And as soon as this updates for me, we'll take a look-see. Looks like we have a busted out players there. We'll see if we can find the bottom of the list where the short stacks are residing. And there are some of them right now. And there we go. Notables in a lot of trouble. Jason Lee, Jaspud, is coming back with only 39.50 tomorrow, so he'll be one to watch, see if he can get back into it. Let's see. I'm just rolling up through these names. A lot of short stacks, not too well known. So Doug Polk, of course, won a bracelet here and played in the one drop. He is at 7,700. Brent Hanks is at 7,700. So not an easy run for them. Susie Zhao at a little over 8,000. Scotty Wynn, the former world champ and Hall of Famer, is at 8,200. So he's going to have a little bit of work to do. Hiran Patel is at 86.5. And I think, let's see if we get anybody else on this list. Owais Ahmed at 10,400. Philip Hui won a bracelet in the series. He stands at 10,775. And, yeah, that's about all your really short stacks. So those are your guys that are going to be fighting it out tomorrow to try and hang in there. Pretty much it's going to be double up or go home for that group as they return for play tomorrow. So that's about where we are right now. I just want to remind everybody real quick about some of our great deals from our sponsors before we wrap up today's show, or this evening's show. Of course, we got to make sure we mention our good friends at Final 9 Comic. Get the free download today at Final Number 9 Comic. Is the brand new poker comic book out there from Room 110 Publishing and Anish Patel. 9 are going to become one way or another, so check it out at finalnumber9comic.com. Great discounts, first from Arctic Blue cooling towels. And get one of those towels, wet it down, nice and cold, stays cold for you for about 4 to 5 hours at least. 15% off plus free shipping with the code MarkHoaxShow at arcticblu.com. Run Good Gear is offering 10% off with the code HOAX. Make sure you get it over there to rungoodgear.com. Blind Squirrel Apparel's got 20% off with the code HOAX at blindsquirrelapparel.com. Team Poker Joker, you can grin and win with those guys, 10% off with the code VegasHoax. That's right, VegasHoax at teampokerjoker.com. $300 off brand new poker table if you call Off Tilt Poker Tables right now. You know, Brian might be sleepy. 262-490-3812 for $300 off at offtiltpokertables.com. Free winner daily from the #1 sports handicapping company in the world, Double Digit Covers. Stop guessing and start winning. Give them a call, 855-489-2700, or go to doubledigitcovers.com and get a free pick sent to your phone daily. Also, our good friends at Blue Rail. If you're looking to get a website built, make sure you get on over there to bluerail.net. How far do you want to go? Give Bob a call at 522-820-5128. All right. And, and also, of course, Dutch Boyd's book is out, Poker Tilt, and it's gotten rave reviews. So give that a little bit of a buzz and take a look at it. You can pick it up on Amazon or go to pokertilt.com and buy your copy today. All right. So other than my voice cracking, I can tell it's getting close to the end of the World Series. I'm going to need to take a breather at some point. But that is going to do it for us here. Of course, players will be coming back to finish up their evening here on day 2A/B, so it should be a pretty good one for you, and hopefully and I think the team's going to be back together too. But once again, tomorrow we will be doing our show at KLAV at the studios, guest TBA, but please join us there. And then, of course, the media tournaments tomorrow night, which this time I will win without question. So we'll see you then. But tune in tomorrow, okay, of course, once again at KLAV1230am.com, or if you're in Las Vegas, 12:30 a.m. We'd certainly appreciate it. So that's going to do it, and thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it, you being with us, and we will see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific, on KLAV1230am.com. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good luck to everybody tonight playing, and we will see you tomorrow on KLAV. Have a great night.